The words used to connect nouns or pronouns to establish their relation with other parts of the sentences in space and time are known as prepositions. Out of 20 most used English words, 7 are prepositions. We are going to Mumbai by train. It is not by the train. Beside or besides, again more confusing. He resides beside a hotel, not besides. Besides college, he works part-time in the hotel beside his house. So when we use under, when it is covered by something, and when we use below, when it shows something less than usual. Since or for. This is again very confusing for many, but the simple tip is we use since when we are prepositions. Very interesting part of speech, very confusing, and very concerned part of speech for most of the speakers of English language. The words used to connect nouns or pronouns to establish their relation with other parts of the sentences in space and time are known as prepositions. 7 of them in the top 20 most used words in English. Why the prepositions I said are so important? Because out of 20 most used English words, 7 are prepositions, and these 7 are of, for, in, on, to, as, and with. These are the 7 prepositions which come in top 20 most used English words. Need to be carefully used as they can change the meaning of a sentence. For example, visualize the following sentences. The cat is sitting on the car. Visualize. The cat is sitting in the car. The cat is sitting underneath the car. The cat is sitting beside the car. The cat is sitting behind the car. Now, if you would have visualized, you would have found that cat is jumping here and there because we are using different prepositions. Sometimes it is on the car, in the car, underneath the car, beside and behind. So these prepositions change the meaning of sentences. The types of prepositions not limited to these: preposition of place or location, preposition of time and direction. So preposition of place and location, they specify place or the location: at, on, in, near, beside, over, under, etc. Time, specify time, again at, on, in, for, since, etc. Now here at, on and in, these are most again commonly used prepositions. They are used for location as well as time. For example, the lecture will start at 5 o'clock and I will wait for you at the hotel, and so on. The cat is sitting on the car and these participants arrived in the venue on time, and so on. Rules about prepositions. There is only one rule, and that is a preposition is always followed by noun. Here noun includes noun, pronoun, noun phrase as well as gerund like swimming. Uses in, on or by for transport. By without a and the denotes means of transport. Okay, let us see the examples. We are going to Mumbai by train. It is not by the train, right? So we are going to Mumbai by train. It is describing a means of transport. If you say we are going to Mumbai by the train, then you may be talking about a specific train, say for example Mahalakshmi Express. He will come by air, not by the air. The salesman often comes on his bike, not by his bike nor in his bike. All the attendees were sitting in the venue. In time or on time, the simple rule is we were quite in time for the lecture. So it indicates when you are early, when you are before the scheduled time, we say in time, and when you are exactly on time, we use on time. We were on time for the lecture. By, until or till, the applications must reach the office by 30th of June, not later than the given. For that we use by. The college will not reopen until 31st May 2020. So not before the given time. So when we are giving a specific time, then we use until, and when we are saying not till that particular time, or you should not, or the things will not be accepted after a specific deadline, we use by. Don't come until I call you. Wait till I come back. So this is somewhat informal when we say till, but until is the common preposition used. Beside or besides, again more confusing. He resides beside a hotel, not besides. Besides college, he works part-time in the hotel beside his house. So here beside is a preposition meaning by the side of, whereas besides is a conjunction meaning apart from, in addition to, or along with. So here he resides beside, by the side of a hotel. Besides college, that is apart from or in addition to going to college, he works part-time in the hotel which is by the side of his house, beside his house. Since or for, this is again very confusing for many, but the simple tip is we use since when we are talking about exact point of time, and when we use for when we are talking about a period or a time or a duration. For example, we have been at home since 24th March due to lockdown. We are mentioning specific. But in the second, we have been at home for the last 2 months due to lockdown. Here, period of time or duration is given. We should not say we have been at home since last 2 months. No, when you use since, there should come a specific mention of time, day, date, or year. Before or in front of. Again, mostly confusing, but very simple to understand. Students were waiting for the principal in front of the college gate. So in front of is used for non-living objects, like in front of the college gate as non-living object. But in the second, after some time, the principal was standing before all the students. So before is used for living beings. Here principal and students as they are living beings, before is used. So don't make mistake of using after some time the principal was standing in front of all the students, or students were waiting for the principal before the college gate. No. Above or over. This is also interesting now. Look at the examples. The river is flowing above the danger mark. So here higher than something defined. To show that we use above. They have built a bridge over the river, so indicates position. We cannot reverse that. They have built a bridge above the river, or the river is flowing over the danger mark. No, that these are the wrong usages. Below or under, again the dog is sitting quietly under the table. So when we use under, when it is covered by something, and when we use below, when it shows something less than usual. Today the temperature is below its usual level, not under usual level. Okay, the exercise for you now. Fill in the blanks with appropriate prepositions from the given list. Dot dot the picture, I can see a horse. Are you listening? Dot dot me. The woman's bag is dot dot the table. What are you doing? Dot dot the weekend. We have been studying English dot dot 2015. Be careful. We have been studying English dot dot last 5 years. I hope you will get correct here. The train passed dot dot 9 tunnels on the way to Mumbai. We walked the river looking for way to get dot dot 8, but there was no bridge. They walked dot dot the building twice looking for the entrance. I hope you have got your answers. Let us see the keys now. For first, it is in the picture I can see a horse, not on the picture. Are you listening to me? Not for me. Listening for me may be correct if you have assigned someone to listen on your behalf and make the notes in a particular lecture. So are you listening for me? Very good. Listen and make the notes. No, but here are you listening to me in general? The woman's bag is under the table, right? It is not below the table, it is under the table. What are you doing at the weekend? Not in or on the weekend. We have been studying English since 2015, a specific year, and in the second, for last 5 years. Duration: the train passed through 9 tunnels on the way to Mumbai. Through. We walked along the river looking for a way to get across it, but there was no bridge. And they walked around the building twice looking for the entrance.